say without dissimulation, amen. One thing that Jesus attacked the most was those that was in pretense, that was hypocrites, and that was the religious leaders. If you look at Matthew, the 23rd chapter, verse 13, he attacked the religious leaders for their hypocrisy, for their dissimulation, because they was in 2 Timothy, the 3rd chapter, verse 5, showing a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. Meaning that they was okay with having the image, but they didn't want to perform the likeness. Bible says, let us make man in our image and involve our likeness. Meaning that we okay with having an image to look good in front of people, to do things good in front of people, to sing, to preach, to pray, to play, to do everything in front of people. But when we want to carry the likeness, there's a problem. That's once again goes back, I show you my works by my faith. Amen. He says in Matthew, the 23rd chapter, verse 13, he says, woe unto you scribes and you Pharisees, who devour the house of the widows, and therefore in pretense make long prayers, and that they shall have greater condemnation. Meaning that they would devour the widow's houses, showing a form of godliness, but was ravaging wolves. Meaning that whether it was a woman or a man that was a widow, that therefore they would go in, take their money, take their food. And if it was the husband that died, they probably abused the women and laid with them and did everything. Do all type of manipulation because of the power they had within them. That's what a lot of people do. They want to use their power to use their authority. Amen. You have to be careful of situations and people, how they use their power and their authority over people. Amen. He says that they devoured the widow house in pretense. Meaning that they act like they cared, but they didn't care. All they wanted was their money. All they wanted was their food. All they wanted to do is get something out of their pleasure and get it out of them. And that's what the devil does. John 10:10. The devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. That's his objective to do in our lives. Amen. It says that they would go make long, lengthy prayers. Long, lengthy prayers just to be seen, just to be heard. Matthew, the 6th chapter, verse 5. Oh, yeah, thank you. It says that basically, woe to you hypocrites. Be not like the hypocrites who like to pray in the synagogue and on the street corners with their long prayers. There's people like that today. They just want to be seen. Make their long prayers. Make their long preaching. Let me ask this, preachers. Are you preaching from man to God, to man to people? Or are you preaching from God to the people? Because you ought to be preaching from the word, which is of God, to the people, and not from yourself to people, to gain fame, to look good, to get popularity. No, it don't go like that. But many are like that. Jesus said there are many false prophets that will be sent higher into this world. Singers, who are you singing to? Are you singing from yourself to the people to show how good you can sing, how good you can play, how good you can do things? Are you playing unto the Lord? Bible says that in Colossians 3:17, everything we do, indeed a word, do it as we do it unto the Lord. You do it unto the Lord. I got to preach from the Lord to the people. I can't preach from myself to the people. Myself will get you all twisted up and get you wrong. I got to preach from the word, amen. It says they should have their greater condemnation. They're going to get there.